Hello and welcome to Prateek Chess Videos.
Hello listeners, today we're going to see game between Tal and Janos Flesch in the year 1981. Let's start the game. The game started e4, c6, d4, d5. This is the Caro Khan, and now knight to c3, d into e4, and then knight into e4, knight d7, and now, well, after knight into e4, knight d7, it was played knight f3, knight g f6. Well, now this is a very theoretical movement, and I think you should take some time and pause the video and think here. Alright, for 30 seconds. Okay,
एक शिवसेना एमएलए की हत्या कराने
now what should we play? Well,
के
now
जुर्म में
pause the video and think. So
उसे उम्र
firstly,
कैद की
there's a
सजा
trap
सुनाई गई।
here
आज
which
दगड़ी चौल
is
शांत है,
not so
रीडेवलपमेंट की राह पर है।
uh, not so bad because there's this trap that queen to e2 and then knight to d6 mate can come, and that is very bad.
अरुण की बेटी गीता
So
गवली आज
that
उसकी
trap
पार्टी को
should
संभाल रही
not be
है
over
और
though.
दगड़ी चौल का ख्याल रख रही है।
Yeah,
लेकिन जल्द ही डैडी
it
अपने घर लौट रहा
should
है। अप्रैल
not.
2024 की नागपुर कोर्ट हियरिंग के लीगल लूपहोल के चलते और अरुण गवली की 69 साल की उम्र को
Now
देखकर उसे अर्ली रिलीज दी जा रही है। ये फैसला कितना सही है, ये अब भी एक डिबेट का मुद्दा है क्योंकि कई ऐसे लोग हैं जो अरुण गवली को डैडी के रूप में देखते हैं। लेकिन मुंबई का इतिहास आज भी गवाह
we should here play the move knight g3. Now knight
उस खूंखार
g3
ढोल
is
की
a
कहानी का जिसे एक समय
not
पर
so good move because I mean not so mainstream move because
सुपारी किंग कहा जाता था। आपके इस बारे
mostly
में क्या थॉट्स हैं?
people
हमें कमेंट्स में बताइए। अगर
exchange
वीडियो पसंद आई हो तो
or like take on f6 or play queen e2, but this is new. Alright, this is new.
यार अजय, हम इस उम्र में ऐसे रहेंगे क्या?
बिल्कुल रहेंगे
Now
अगर पापा जैसी सही
let's do it. Now it is played the move after knight g3 e6, and after e6 bishop to d3 c5 c3 is a bit more well, and c5 is answered by c3. Short castles a bit more popular, but c3 is played because that was like the 1980s in theory, wasn't developed then. Alright, so after c into d4, knight into d4, bishop to c5, short castle, bishop into d4. Now here Flesch gives up the bishop pair, and that's not nice. I mean, well, that's not that bad, but giving up the bishop pair, I have something, I have a bad feeling. Now, let's see. So after bishop into d4, c into d4, sorry, not knight e4, c into d4, short castle, and now short, and now bishop to g5. Now There's a hidden idea here, and it's up to you to stop it. Not stop it, to think what it is. Alright? That's what it is. So now what should you play? Now we should play the move. An amazing move is bishop to g5. And well, the plot is to play h6 and then not let the bishop go with well, queen f3, knight e4, and then the structure will be ruined. So we are not allowing the structure to be ruined. That will not happen today. All right. So let's just fast forward two moves. Yeah, bishop g5, bishop f4, and then knight to b6, and then bishop to c2. Now this is a interesting move. Now we are already intending to sacrifice the rook on a1. Oops, spoiler. Alright, I spoiled a bit, but well, sorry for spoiling, but still, you don't know what's in stock here. So after bishop to c2, knight b d5, bishop to e5, queen to b6, and then queen to d3. The move of a beginner or a Riga magician. Both does the trick, but if Mikhail Tal plays the move, it's good. Alright. It's nice when Mikhail Tal plays the move. And so that's how you do it. Well, so this is what you played. Now knight to b4 comes, and now some ideas of after knight into c2, queen into c2. Some ideas of bishop into f6 and then knight to e4 are in the air. Alright, they're like all the rage. So after queen into c2, queen d2, knight into c2, actually, uh, so see, after queen d2, knight into c2, bishop into f6 seems like the best move here. And the most surprising. Actually, the best move here seems to just take. I mean, that's just common sense to take a piece. But bishop into f6 is played because tactics. So, what do you have in stock here? So, if g into f6, then we have a good queen into h6 with a knight to h5 on top and stock with a queen to g7 mate coming. Sounds lovely. Lovely enough for us to play, and well, now you should figure out how to what is the best counter for black. Pause the video and think. Alright, now we should play uh, well, knight into a1 leads to knight to h5, so that's not good. So here after bishop into f6, knight into a1 was played. Now what's Tal's idea here? It's ingenious, I'll tell this. Knight to h5 is the idea. Absolutely genius. If g into h6, then it transposes to g into f6 blunder variation. So e5, Flesch here defends excellently. This was the only try. Now the queen and bishop can defend. Now after e5, d into e5, g5, and now e6. Brilliant. I mean brilliant. Black sacrificed the e6 pawn to allow the queen and bishop to defend. Tal gives it back to stuff the e6 square when only one of those pieces can defend. I mean, that's awesome. So after e6, queen into e6, and then h3. Incredible, amazing. Now, idea is g4, f4, and you know the drill. So after h3, queen to f5, and then rook into a1. After regaining the knight so that he's only down a pawn, Tal's attack is slowed. However, he's still much better. White has an unopposed bishop on f6, and powerful knight are simply better than the black rooks. And now it's over. Just I mean, bishop to e6. You'll need to fast forward this one. Rook e1, queen g6, g4, and then rook is c8, bishop c3, queen d4, knight f6 checks the idea, bishop c3, rook f d8, queen e3, rook d3, queen e5, rook c into c3, b into c3, and then king h7, which permits a winning knight maneuver. It's easy. Knight f6 check, and then after king to g7, knight to d5 check, king to h7, you know the drill, knight to e7. This wins an exchange, and after queen to g7, here queen to e4 check was played, and we are just winning a whole rookie over here, so yep, pretty much wins the game. Alright, this was the game. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon. Thank you.